All right, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tiger Arena. We'll try to get everything underway here. It's been a little bit of a mess. Our regular computer, just let me say to our sponsors, who we greatly appreciate making these streams happen, the streaming computer I normally use wouldn't turn on. And I can't get anybody to look at it at Best Buy until tomorrow morning. So I had to run home, get my MacBook, and I've got kind of a patchwork program I can stream with, but I don't have all the commercials loaded. I've tried to load what I could just so we could have something tonight. So if your commercial doesn't air tonight and you're a sponsor, I deeply apologize. That's totally my fault. I loaded what I could in tonight. So we're just kind of playing it by ear tonight. You're over here. Ray is with me tonight, so we have somebody who knows what they're talking about on the broadcast, which is always good. All right, we'll turn over to our PA for the introductions.
Tonight's varsity basketball matchup between the visitors, the War Eagles from Heritage High School, and your Bentonville Tigers. At this time, we'd like for everyone to please stand as we recite the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by a moment of silence, and then the playing of our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now the starting lineups. First, for the visitors from Heritage High School. A 6-foot sophomore, number 3, Graham Deeply. A 6-foot senior, number 4, Isaac Harris. A 6'2 senior, number 12, Bryson Jackson. A 6'6 senior, number 22, Emmett Levens. And a 6'2 senior, number 24, Ryan Wassman. Head coach for Heritage is Tom Olson. And now the starting lineup for your Bentonville Tigers. A 5'11 senior, number 3, Miles Gannett. A 6'3 senior, number 11, Javen Williams. A 6'6 senior, number 15, Mikey Dowda. And a 6'4 senior, number 30, Perry Ware. And a 6'9 senior, number 44, Elijah Wilhelm. Coaches for the Tigers are Shea Baldwin, Blaine Brewington, Tyree Dixon, and Coach Kyle Pennington.
All right, there are starting lineups. Good evening, Mr. Ray. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good, Blair. How about you?
It's been an adventure.
Oh, I kind of saw you wandering around a little bit earlier. And
Yeah, I couldn't get the regular computer to turn on, so we're we're going to try this tonight.
Like you got it going on. Okay, very good.
We'll see if this works. So,
I overheard you earlier say something about him. You know, somebody up here knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's you.
I won't be talking basketball. So
oh, now?
But, yeah, hopefully this will be an entertaining game for the Tigers. They're on a pretty good roll right now.
Yeah, boy, they were fun to watch the other night.
Yeah.
Well, in the final of the girls' game, I did not write down. But
I do not know.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot on that.
Unfortunately.
But it was a victorious night for the Lady Tigers. That's the most important thing. We can get the number. Good ball movement. Ware for three. Oh, well, there you go. This team is just, I don't know what it is, but, man, they are like, the pace is so much faster.
Yeah. And in the first quarter is not as noticeable as it is the second or the third when the other team just absolutely gets tired.
Yes. And I would think as a player, it's got to be a lot of fun to play in a system like this where it's just, but you better be in shape.
You better be, yeah. Well, I mean, you can tell. I mean, I don't know how much pounds Elijah has lost, but you can just see him out there just absolutely looks completely different kid.
His footwork is phenomenal. There's a three-pointer on the way, and Heritage from Blevins ties it up. Quickly, here come the Tigers the other way. You cannot blink. This team will get down the floor lickety-split.
So our athletic director, Chris Hutchins, is watching the home, and he sent 63-39. We won.
63-39, thank you. The girls are victorious. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
Awesome. And the pressure defense. I mean, I don't know how many. How many turnovers they forced against Southside Saturday, but it was unbelievable.
Well, he puts so much length up top with Dowda. It's just hard to go around him.
Good move by Javen. Draws contact. That's going to result in a foul on Heritage. It's Blevins, his first. So Javen will go to the line for a pair. Free throws are probably the one thing I think Saturday that was maybe a little that could have been on the negative list.
Well, true to your point. Uh-oh.
Where?
Wow.
Nice, and I think they're going to get Blevins for a second.
To get an offensive rebound off of free throws, that's pretty something right there.
Oh, they'll give it to Neplin. Yeah, that's, I mean, it's just. I think it's going to be an adjustment from even another free throw miss for teams in the conference that haven't. I mean, I'm sure they've watched it on tape, but it's just not the same as seeing it in person. Just the activeness.
Well,
of it.
yeah. We got a couple games coming up, the same type thing. You can watch it on film all you want to, but until you see it on the court, it's just a different deal.
Yeah. One of those things you just can't replicate in practice.
You really
can
can't.
You?
No, you can't. And if you could, then they'd be, they'd be on the court. To be honest with you,
yeah. If you can figure that out, you're going to be making a whole lot of money. Right?
Yeah.
Baseline, tough shot, wouldn't go. Blevins with the rebound.
I don't think this team's one you have to worry about the shot clock getting down too low.
No. No, but we did have a few of them Saturday where Southside had shot clock violations. Good defense. Here we go, Tigers.
Oh, wow.
Just couldn't ever corral it.
Good pass.
It takes so much effort, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not in shape, they're going to, like you said, they're going to wear you down the second half. Nice pass. Ooh, that does not happen to Elijah very often. Getting it blocked. That was probably more of a function of the pass. It could just go straight up.
I'm kind of impressed he gathered it enough to even be able to get a shot off. That pass was pretty much over his head, and I thought it was going to go out of bounds. He saved it. He did what you're supposed to do, is you sacrifice the missed shot or the shot as we get a legal screen there on Heritage.
Yeah.
But he sacrificed the turnover to save, you know, he could have caught it earlier and had a pretty good shot, but if he would have tried that earlier, it would have gone out of bounds.
Cox will check in for Blevins as he goes to the bench with 2 fouls already, 5:07 to go here in the first. I think our scoreboard's keeping up. We're trying some, it's got some software that will supposedly read the scoreboard. So
that's nice.
if the score goes wacky, don't worry, I'll adjust it.
Good pass.
Dowda, strong.
Great pass from Elijah down underneath. So unselfish. And that's been Tigers' MO,
Yes.
you know, for the past 3 or 4 years. That's one thing that they've always been pretty good at, is being unselfish, and sometimes to a fault. But
Yeah. Well, and that's what makes them so hard to.
it is.
I'm trying to screw with the camera. Defend.
Blocked by Elijah. Yeah, we talked about it all last year and even the year before. I mean, that's just, who do you pick?
Yeah. Just so many weapons. But they're willingly do it. I mean, it's one thing. It's
Correct.
like the old Eddie Sutton. Well, you had to pass it 5 times.
Yeah, no.
You didn't necessarily want to. These guys do, and there's a difference. 3-pointers off the mark. Easy rebound for Javen. A lot more energy in the gym tonight than there was on Saturday.
I tell you what, that's pretty tough to do on a Saturday, to come up and ask the kids to come up here and get a game in. And
Yeah.
Tuesday nights are tough too. You know, kids are just now getting back into the swing of things.
Yeah.
We noticed as teachers, about Wednesday, they'll be tired.
Yes. Oh, and then layup for Mr. Jackson. I'll tell you what, that's the thing. A Tom Olson team, man, you can't. They're going to give it everything they have and then some.
Well, and those that have listened for a while, you know, I've known Coach Olson forever. I was coaching on his boys staff many years ago when he was the assistant at Rogers, and we coached many JV games together. It's kind of funny to see all those guys with me, him, Coach Stamps, just a lot of coaches that we'd get together, and we just talked basketball a lot, but played a lot of games.
Yeah. Well, and the cool thing is, a lot of y'all are still around the area.
Yeah.
Which is
like I talked to him
neat.
before the game, and like I said, it's just good to see him. And we still talk basketball, even though he's on the boys' staff still, and we're over in the girls. You still talk to each other.
Yeah. Never stop learning and sharing ideas.
I sure don't stop learning, and I don't know how many ideas I have to share.
Oh, no.
Bam.
Wouldn't go. But a nice job of creating an open shot with the pass. Just didn't go. $20 on the shot clock, though that's not going to be an issue tonight.
Well, like on Tiger side for sure. Now Olson's been known to run that clock down, extend these games out, or shorten them up, if you will.
Yeah, that's true, and they do a very good job of kind of waiting to the last minute to go into their offense, and there's an art to that. Well, they're getting into passing lanes, maybe forcing the Tigers a little further out than they want. Yeah, Mikey just can't find it right early on, at least. With the noise level too, I wonder if that's a little bit of an adjustment after it was so quiet on Saturday. Because that's the thing about this building, man, it holds some serious noise. Oh my! And they're on a run, Ray.
They are. I mean, they're up 8-6 right now. Just gotten 3 buckets in a row.
Yeah, 6-0 run for Heritage. We need to find the basket here. Get in there, no. Battle for the board, and that's off us. It was off Cam. Cade's gonna check in, and Elijah will check in.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice. There you go. Don't get too fancy, just put it up and in.
That's exactly right.
Well, the Tigers should set up some pressure, but unfortunately didn't do much to Heritage.
They got it 10 seconds or 9 seconds off the shot clock, which will speed them up a little bit. Good pass. Oh,
good recovery, though.
Yeah, you're exactly. Good call, player.
Jackson, boy, that was kind of a fortunate pass. Cox goes baseline and draws a foul on Mikey. Boy, that recovery defense, that was impressive. I mean, and I think it surprised him too. It surprised all of them. Thought, oh, he's got a layup, and then boom, there's 3 Tigers. Ooh.
Checking in for the Tigers will be Harry Ware for Heritage, number 14.
Harry will check back in. Richard will take a seat. 52.7 left. Yep, scoreboard still keeping on. Free throw is good. About 17-second difference on the shot clock from the game clock. So Heritage will probably should get another possession.
Good screen by Dowda. Nice shot. That's great. That was set up by a set play there for the dump down. They kind of started watching the ball a little too much. Dowda got the screen down and the skip by Elijah.
Harry's got 7.
Harry knocks down the free ball.
He's the leading scorer with 7. They'll hold it for the last shot. The question is who's going to take it. And they just threw it away.
Sure did.
Yeah, thought you were going to cut. You didn't cut. So 2 seconds. Can you get a shot?
You can get one, but
not a highest of quality. Wow, he got it off though.
You can get a decent one, but it's tough.
Well, a very entertaining first quarter for the Tigers and the War Eagles. Let me figure out how I'm going to play this commercial. All right, we'll be back after this. About set for the second 8-minute stanza. They'll get the ball first. Showing some more pressure. Tigers flying at the War Eagles. Great rebound by Elijah. Javen, the old Darrell Walker 1-on-3, doesn't go.
Well, that last shot, you're okay with the Tigers if you're going to give up a 3-ball off the bounce. Typically, that's not the greatest of shots.
Ooh, Cox had it inside, kicks it out for 3, and that's off the mark. Tigers with the easy board. Kind of selective in when they want to run, aren't they?
Well, yeah.
I mean, most of the time they will, but
Elijah into it. Yeah.
Knocks down the three.
We coach Nora. We talk about that all the time. Defensively, you don't ever want somebody to be able to catch and be able to step into a shot like that because that's just straight rhythm.
Okay.
That's how they practice it all the time. That's how, at least our girls. I mean, that's how we practice. We catch and step into it. And
Okay.
right then, as soon as Elijah caught that and took that step, I said, "Uh-oh, that's probably a really good shot," and it was.
So the last thing you want to do, really, when you catch it, is hesitate.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, in rhythm.
Okay.
Pure rhythm. And as a defender, you want them to bounce that ball just like they did earlier.
And Mikey should get loose and does.
He had 3 of those in 3 possessions against Southside.
Yeah, it was impressive. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for Heritage at the 6:20 mark. Quarter number 2.
8-0 run? Maybe more than that?
Yes, it is. It is an 8-0 run.
Ooh, that's not bad math.
No.
I just remember us hitting a 3 and then getting those last points there.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. I guess I keep bumping the camera. There we go. Well, yeah. It's 16-9. I know it keeps jumping around.
16-9, 6:20 left in the second quarter. See, Tigers are going back with their starters right now. Playing a little of that 2-1-2 press.
Inside, got it. No, that ends the run, unfortunately.
It does.
Kind of surprised maybe they didn't try to set up some pressure on that out of that. Dowda gets him on a hip. Oh, what a nice move. And that was kind of the hard way to go, too, wasn't
well, he's left-handed anyway, so
that's true.
That's kind of the way he goes.
Yeah, that's why it looks hard for us right-handers.
It looks awkward to us, but
yeah.
That's what one left-handed kids are pure shooters. There's not very many of them that don't look good shooting the ball. It just looks natural.
Yeah.
But defending a left-handed kid, you're so used to defending somebody
That's true.
going right. It's just a different deal.
It's like looking in the mirror and trying to do something. It's just awkward.
Well, like I said, I know Coach Olson had that scouted, but it was still a great move by Dowda.
That one just a little short. It was a good move by Elijah.
Yeah, sure was.
His footwork is really improved.
Well, he's always had pretty good footwork, I'll be honest with you. And to be as big as he was, he's a big old kid, man.
Yes. That was really good defense. Heritage
Yeah, they got it down to 10
worked
seconds.
and couldn't find anything open.
Now they're going to set that screen.
Jackson.
They're in trouble.
Ooh.
And then you let him get the rebound and the foul. That had just twisted his ankle.
Fouls on the Tigers. Elijah Wilhelm, his first.
Try to fight through it.
Graham Neely will go to the line to shoot 2.
Gonna walk it off.
The Heritage girls did that to us one time. They got the shot clock all the way down. You played good defense, and then they end up getting a dang layup with 1 second on the shot clock, and they just,
That'll make a coach's hair turn gray real fast.
Kamran Akbar and Kate Trofels will check in for the Tigers.
Cade and Cam check in.
Akbar still trying to get into the flow of things after injuring his knee last year. Athletic kid that just works really, really hard and has done everything he can to get back on this court.
They've got depth. I'll tell you what,
they do.
It's going to be important the deeper we go into conference. Yeah. Mays picks up the foul.
Fouls on Peyton Mays for Heritage, his first.
No. Jackson
18,
has
14, yeah.
got 8. He's been the lone scorer. Williams for 3, no. And that's a head-up play by Akbar to
Sure is.
send it off of Jackson's head.
Yeah, it would have been really tough for him to grab the ball, and he just actually throws it off the Heritage kid. Again, Tigers trying to extend that pressure. They're getting that flash from the backside open. Oh man, turnover.
Mikey Nava back in for the Tigers.
Just not playing as clean as they had been the last couple of games right now.
Elijah Wilhelm back in for the Tigers. And Ryan Wasserman.
Got a 30-second timeout by Heritage here.
Timeout Bentonville.
Oh, actually, Bentonville.
I don't think that was Bentonville.
Okay.
But it may have been.
Yeah.
I saw Coach Olson.
Timeout was on for Heritage.
Oh, there it is. I thought it was Coach Olson. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So 18-14. I don't know why it's having a hard time reading that one.
I'm sure it's the angle.
Yeah, I'm sure the angle doesn't help.
We were kind of upset with ourselves when they put the new scoreboards in. We didn't realize that they could have put it, quite a bit
little
lower
lower,
because
yeah.
at the time we had ads up there, but we knew that those ads were going to be replaced with
the digital
actual
scoreboard.
And so you can't. I mean, it's just something that we just didn't think about until it was almost done, and we said, "Oh man, we didn't realize it was going to be that high to be able to block us." But third world problems.
Yeah. It's always a work in progress.
Yeah. I've always liked this gym. It's a high school
Oh, it's
gym.
got character.
It does. It does.
That's what you want.
It's the oldest gym in the 6A now.
Yeah. It was maybe a little bit forced. Now we're going to have to pick it up on the defensive end.
6A West, Little Rock Central, I guess, would probably be the oldest by.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Cade will pick up the foul.
Fouls on the Tigers, Cade Truffles. His first. Gordon Mosley, Harry Ware back in for the Tigers.
Harry's going to check back in. Richard back in as well. 2:23 to go.
Heritage helped us out a little bit by missing some free throws.
Now they'll extend the defense a little bit. Oh yeah, wide open. Harry feeling it still.
Great call, Blair. He has been feeling it, and I have to give Mikey the heads up on that. He posted up so darn hard. They just worried so much about that backside. They let that skip open. Elijah kind of gave the fake dump to Dowda and then ended up skipping it. So great assist by Elijah there.
Well, and if they're going to let him shoot it, and he's hitting it.
He's hitting it right now. Sure is. Oh, good hang. Nice job by Ware.
Getting it done on both ends, isn't
yeah.
he?
Ooh, and they missed out.
Yep. Harry. Oh, nice kick out. There's Mikey. No. Good job. Oh, nobody home now.
Yeah.
Tipped it out, which you want to do, but nobody was there.
Get down there.
Good defense. But that was a layup waiting to happen.
Well, and that's the advantage of putting 3 people on the ball. You know, whatever looks open, they can't see.
Yeah. That was deep. Maybe a little deeper than Coach Olson would have liked, but that's okay. We get the rebound. We'll go the other way. Under a minute to go.
When you called it, that probably was a little too deep and a little too much time on the shot clock.
Nice move. Been kind of quiet scoring-wise of late, but he's doing other things that don't necessarily show up in the box score. Boy, they just collapse. You catch it, and there's 3 Tigers there. What do you do?
Oh, good shot.
Yeah. Karras.
Elijah stepped up and did what he's supposed to do and alter it, and he still be able to.
Sometimes they just make shots, you know.
I mean, we tell our girls sometimes they'll look at us and, hey, sometimes you just tip your hat and go to the other end.
Yep. Move on to the next play. Well, it would have been good to have the basket there. So we've reached halftime. 23-16. Tigers in front. Let's see, checking the scoring unofficially. Mr. Ware with 10. Mikey's got 6. Elijah with 3. Javen with 4. And that's it. Just, which is kind of unusual. To only have 4 guys score.
That's more than kind of unusual. That's very
for
unusual.
Bentonville, that's very unusual because usually it's, you know, at least 6, but it is what it is. So I think we're going to have a performance from the Golden Tamers, maybe?
Could be. It looks like they're getting ready to come out and perform.
And now for some halftime entertainment.
We'll let you enjoy this. The dance team. back here at Tiger Arena. It's halftime as the Tigers lead the Heritage War Eagles 23-16. No game Friday night. And then we pick it, kind of get back into the rhythm, 2 games. Is that kind of tough to start with 2 games and then boom, you're off so quick? Or does it matter?
Because of all the breaks and the Christmas and all that stuff, you're kind of used to a weird schedule. I mean, you really haven't got into the actual schedule yet. And with 9 teams in our conference, Blair, it's kind of weird anyway. I mean, we end up with 2 or 3 times, I think it's 2 times, we have 3 games that week. So we're going to go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And I think both of those times, one of those happens to be our off night. So either way, we're going to end up, I mean, the kids play so much ball now. I don't know. I mean, it's just.
That's true.
They've done a decent job of at least somewhat trying to get you a break in between them instead of, you don't try to play. And snow may mess us up all over anyway.
Yeah. Probably a good thing we're not playing Friday. We're not scheduled.
They've already moved the Thursday night games up to Wednesday.
Oh, really?
So, in preventive maintenance, if you will. And then, of course, the 2 or 3 times it seems like they've done that, nothing's happened. But it's okay. You're better off going ahead and getting it done. It's not like it's. I mean, junior high, they played Monday night, so they at least, get that day of prep and somewhat in between it. I'll say junior high freshman. And I don't, like I said, if we don't play, if the rest of the league doesn't play Friday night, then, I don't know when they'll try to play that one, but that's all up to the athletic directors, and they try to find a good time for everybody.
That's why they make the big bucks.
That's exactly right. That's exactly
and some things you just, I mean.
Like I said, it's just.
Mother Nature's going to do what she's going to do. So
I know the biggest thing we always concern with more than actually like practicing or prepping is at least getting practice time in so that you don't get injured. And we're just big on at least getting up and down and doing something to get the body moving and doing some type of, because we really believe that's a lot of the preventive maintenance. You don't ever want to have a dead day, and then go into a game.
Yeah.
Not necessarily because of you don't want to play, you're not prepared for the playing. It's just your body's not prepared for that. And a lot of times it's not a good product. I mean, you're just lackadaisical, and it's not clean, and it's crazy. We always talk about 2 days. We don't want more than 2 days off, because that third day after that third is just it takes a day and a half just to get the timing back.
Well, it's like when you go off on a vacation. You need a vacation to get over the vacation.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly
it's just,
right.
So, and, recovery is just as important as preparation, too.
It is, and that's one thing, back in our younger days, we didn't know anything about that kind of stuff, nutrition, recovery, preparation, didn't know anything about that, but the further along we've gotten, and the more that's trickled down into the high school level, you start understanding that stuff. And
the importance of it. It's become a cottage industry,
too. Is. We're blessed to have outstanding trainers that somewhat keep us in, I don't want to say in shape, but they keep us game ready. It's crazy how talented those guys are and how important they are to our staff.
No question about it. And the strength and conditioning is continuing to evolve. So
it is.
It's fascinating.
That's one thing we get with the new boy staff and the old boy staff. I mean, we've gone through 3 different coaches since me and Coach Hallmeyer's been with the girls, and every time one of the new staffs comes in, we pick up something from them just because we've been here for so long, and that's not our that's not our passion. I mean, weightlifting's not our big passion, and so we do it because we're supposed to. We kind of do it because we feel like we have to, but sometimes we don't realize, if we're doing well or not to it. So we just try to pick things up from other people, and hey, what are you doing here? And just any type of thing just to maintain.
Yeah, kids are so much bigger, stronger, faster. It's remarkable.
It really is. You're exactly right. It really is.
All right, we are underway here with the second half. Tigers with the ball and the lead. See if we can get a quick basket and get some momentum going to start this third quarter.
Oh. Wasn't too sure where he was going with that. I thought he was going to Dowda, but Dowda wasn't looking for the pass. And
was that Coach Olson I heard yelling? Defensive
more than likely
instructions.
He has a pretty good voice carry.
Yeah, which you've got to as a head coach.
Oh yeah.
All right. Javen with the nice steal and missed the bunny. Rats. He might have gotten hot.
I thought he kind of did, but
there was some contact, but he tried to switch hands, which probably
didn't help.
Didn't help. Elijah with the nice rebound.
Oop, tried for it.
Yeah, wasn't anybody there, so no need to force it. Nice job, and it's always nice when your big man can bring the ball up the floor, isn't it? Harry had a grin on his face before the game. It's like he kind of knew he was going to have a big night today.
There it is. Let's see. You called it.
Oh, my goodness.
And you called it. He's feeling it right now.
Yeah. Wow.
His 13th point. Oh, good, nice job, Miles.
Oh, couldn't quite save it.
That's one of those, a deflection goes into the stat book. We don't look at them that hard, but that's a pretty good one right there. You know, that causes them to reset and just knock a little bit more time off that shot clock. And
very nice. 22 on the shot clock. The defense chant picks up. Boy, if they want to shoot deep threes, we'll let them do that all night. That's going to be tough to make.
They went to I think that looked like a 2-1-2, which is, you don't see those very often. It may have been a 3-2, but holy cow, yeah, he's fouled.
Yeah, Mikey drew the foul there.
Let's make him pay with knocking these free throws down, kid.
Yep. Jackson is first. Yeah, we need to. We've left some points at the line so far tonight.
That one doesn't good. That almost didn't look good when he left his hand. His elbow's too flat. He got to get his elbow above his eyes. He needs to get up to about 10:30 or 10:45 o'clock. He's a little too low at 10. That's better.
Yep. I hope he heard you.
Well, I know he's been told before, not just by me.
Yeah.
His dad comes up here and works with him as much as anybody I've seen.
That's good. Yeah, sometimes you just got to, you can overthink it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely you can.
Yeah. Good defense inside. Yeah, good luck finding his space.
Yep. That's a lot of length right there that he's going. Oh, nice job on the delayed break.
Yes.
Miles saw that he did not have advantage, so kind of slowed it up. And in the meantime, Dowda cuts through and kind of pulls the one defender, and then Javen comes through and peels up right through the middle. Miles did a great job of finding them on the break.
Harry with the nice rebound. No need to force it. You got guys coming. And it's so easy to force it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a chance for the Tigers to make a run. 6-0 run so far. Let's see.
Oh, good poke.
Good defense. Yeah, he was on the end line.
Yeah. Good poke.
Really nice job by Miles.
Well, he got away with, after Gannant poked that, he kind of held Gannant back from keeping to go get the ball, but it still wasn't enough for him to save the ball inbounds.
Yeah, that'd been pass interference if we'd been on the artificial turf.
Yeah.
Or at least holding. Elijah down low, turns. Just a little hard.
Yeah, you'd probably like him to post up maybe just a half a block higher on that. That's a little bit of a tough angle, although I know he practices that all the time. He's got a nice soft shot.
Ooh, that was a nice pass. Good hands there by Mikey. Ends up forcing the steal. What a pass. Oh, he left it short, but got it back, put it up and in. Oh, that'll work. Not how they envisioned it originally, but that'll work. Wassman will draw the foul. Cam will check in, and Elijah will take a seat.
We're going to get a timeout by Heritage on that.
Yep, so Coach Olson's going to burn his third timeout of the ball game. 31-16. Tigers are on a 8-0 run. Math not my forte. We'll take a quick break and let you hear from one of our sponsors.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy
Good to
National
see ya.
Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
4:23 to go, quarter number 3, 31-16. Tigers in front on a Tuesday evening at Tiger Arena. Glad you're with us wherever you're enjoying the ball game tonight. Hopefully it's somewhere warm.
I was going to say, we'd like for you to be here at the
Yes.
stadium, but we're glad
Yeah.
we're being able to
Yeah.
give it to you guys at home. And I know some of you grandparents and some can't be here as it's a little
Yep.
too far away. So we appreciate everyone that tunes in.
Yep, that's why we're here. If you can't make it, we'll be here. Be here for you. All right, an opportunity to maybe put this thing away. A 9-0 run by the Tigers. Heritage has not scored in this quarter.
To be honest
Yeah.
with you, I'm not sure how many shots they've even gotten up, Blair.
Yeah, not very many.
Now that I think back, as you stated that, we call these turkeys. So anytime you get it's kind of like 3 strikes in a row. In
Yeah.
bowling, we call them turkeys. If you get 3 scores in a row without them scoring,
Nice. It's
and
Cam.
there's some stats out there talking if you can get 3 turkeys, and
Yeah.
you're pretty much going to win a ball game. But you can imagine that's that's 6.6 points. That's 18 points. That
Yeah, well, there were a couple of 21-0 runs Saturday.
wow.
Inside, no good. Battle for the board. It is.
Oh man.
Howard comes flying in out of nowhere. Kind of the beneficiary of being in the right spot at the right time.
Oh my, that's deep.
So an 11-0 run is what it will officially end up as for the Tigers.
Ooh,
Oh my,
free
Mr.
ball.
Howard is suddenly heating up like a microwave for Heritage. .13 points. Not to get a basket here.
Wow.
Dowda says yes, sir.
Oh, and Coach Pennington's going to call him a full timeout right here.
Just trying to get everybody settled down, or is that a case where he sees something and he just wants to point it out?
Blair,
Or give him a
I
break?
told you I've been with you several years now.
Yeah.
I've never understood calling a timeout after a make.
Yeah.
I just, you got a little run, but they scored not 5 in a row now after that too, but they did score back-to-back buckets. So maybe he saw something he wouldn't mind getting settled down.
Does a timeout stem momentum?
No.
Yeah, I guess it depends. I mean, I know there's not a blanket answer for that. But
Yeah.
I guess it depends on the team, and I could see it where some teams probably it does hurt. Some teams it wouldn't bother. So
We don't like doing it.
no, But
If
it gets
there's a run.
gets the band back into
Yeah,
it.
well, yeah. If it's and we won't care how tired they are. I mean, we're not going to
Yeah.
call one if we're on a run. But like I said, I don't know. I guess a bunch of coaches have different philosophy. In fact, I think I see more do it the other way than the way we do it. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know if it's the right way or wrong way, but I know that me and Coach Hallmeyer, that's just the way we've done it forever. Is we don't like doing. Now, at the end of a ball game and you're down, and I mean, that's a different story.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's not a run. I mean, that's
Yeah.
that's a game situation trying to catch up.
Of course, I guess, you still got 4. So
Oh, yeah, I mean,
you
like,
can't take them with you.
I
So
mean,
use them, I guess.
And he obviously did it right there to set up the press.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the best thing the shot clock has helped us for.
Oh, no question.
That 10-second call. You
I'm
can't
sure
argue about it.
Yeah. And it makes it a lot easier for the officials, too.
Absolutely it does. Because they don't have to count or anything, and at some point you got a ticker in your head like, I better look up at that thing.
Yep. Yeah, basketball's hard enough to officiate. Anything to make it easy.
On the backside, of course, wasn't facing Javen with a nice take. Oh,
Yeah.
no call charge, yep.
Yep, he got set.
It's nice defense by the Heritage kid.
Fouls on Jaden Williams.
1:55 to go here in the third. Heritage trying to claw their way back in. Tigers trying to keep them at bay. Nice move, contact. That was a little too easy for Javen to get in there and pick off.
They were in big trouble right off the bat. They ended up guarding the players, and the one that looked like he was open, Javen had a better beat on it.
If we can just knock down some free throws.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Well, that would have been on me.
Okay, well that's
Totally.
That's okay, absolutely. It's always on you, just like everything's always on Coach Hallmeyer and Coach Eves and
the broadcaster jinx. Yeah.
yeah. Ooh,
Man, he's
hey,
found the
you're right.
range,
He has
Mr.
found
Howard.
it. That's a back-to-back. Well, not back-to-back threes, but
For him, it is.
for him it is.
Yes.
Still, 14-point lead by the Tigers. Uh-oh.
20 on the shot clock.
Heritage in the man-to-man here. Both Tigers really got them spread out.
Yeah. Is it an ISO?
Um,
Oh, yeah. Jackson a little over-assertive.
A little over-assertive. He saw the opportunity and
couldn't get it clean.
For Heritage.
Tommy with the little word to him. Maybe, don't be so demonstrative afterwards. I don't know. 1:12 on the game clock. Fresh 35 for the Tigers.
oh, wow, Elijah. Good move.
He just, okay, got knocked away by Blevins.
Yep, that's
cannot
Dowda
leave
with a
him.
great screen. It's a nice little set on that.
Wow,
He
Javen
runs
usually
very
knocks
similar to
those
that.
down when he's wide open like that.
Yeah.
Boy, Howard's just calling for it over there on the wing, isn't
That's he was, and
he? Ooh, that looked like
nice job.
steps.
it's one of those type things that he looks open, but it's really hard to get it to him.
Yeah. Richards' three won't go. Long rebound. Tigers control. Just over 5 seconds between the game clock and shot clock. Saw it had an opening. Oh, that's
Wow.
nice. That's a tough shot.
Yeah,
there.
he changed that to his right hand there and got that bank in. That's really tough. Five, 4, 3, 2. Oh,
Yep.
sorry. And he hooked him.
Ooh.
You know, that's not bad. The Tigers only have one team foul.
Yeah.
You got it down to 1.5 seconds. Now it's down to a heave almost. I don't know if it was designed or not, but I'm not think you're too upset about it.
No. Blevins misses. Yeah, it almost makes it harder because then they got
no, it does. Like I said,
off the 1-5.
If he meant to do it, that was a great decision.
Yeah. Good coaching. All right, Tigers lead it 40-26. We'll step away for a moment and return. This is Tiger Basketball.
Jack Links presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Oh, look who it is! Mr. Sasquatch! Whoa! Hey! Ooh! Missed me. That's my truck.
Jack Links Jerky. Feed your wild side.
$50.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Because it died. All right, 8 minutes left in this one. 14-point lead. If you're Bentonville, you got to be feeling pretty good.
I mean,
right?
yeah, you got to be. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's not over by any means.
No, it's
but
not.
You're in control of this one and have been in control really throughout.
When it comes down to math, you got a 14-point lead, and they only have 26 points. So,
Yeah.
I mean, for you to have, a point lead a little bit more than they have, you're doing okay. Olsen's going to make it look that way. It's not going to always be pretty, and he's going to extend those games out and slow them down and do whatever they can. So here they are with the ball to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, don't let them get on a run. So that's when crazy stuff starts happening. Good job getting in the passing lanes. Tough shot. It was an air ball. Lost the rebound.
That's one of those that's so bad it's hard to rebound. They did a great job moving the ball around, but that defense, that's what you're going to give up is that quick reversal and that shot, and you're okay with it as long as you can come up with a rebound.
19 on the shot clock. Six.
Missed him on my backside. I saw him cutting.
Oh, left it short. Pretty good play, but couldn't capitalize. All right, let's see if we can do it on the offensive end here. Deflected into the bench. 22 on the shot clock.
I think Olsen's right. That was close to a 5 if it wasn't.
4.
Great pass.
Nice down inside.
The Warriors have a great game.
He really has. This might be the best game I've seen him play.
Uh-oh.
Closed it down quickly.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Coach Olsen's going to take a timeout. That'll leave him with 1. 6:35 to go in the fourth. Tigers in control, but it's not quite over yet. We'll be back.
Grand Savings Bank, we're committed to supporting and growing with our communities by sponsoring local teams and offering a comprehensive suite of financial services, all tailored to meet your needs. Join us in supporting our teams and experience banking to help you live grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Of course, the danger of the three-point shot, you can get back into a game quickly, but you can also kind of shoot yourself out of a game.
Yeah, just keep going what you're doing. I don't know how many different defenses Coach Pennington has, but he's run a bunch of them at it.
So do you expect him to switch the look here out of the timeout?
They've been pretty successful the last 3 or 4 possessions. He's at a 2-3 right now. So
Jackson couldn't get it. Well, and this too is where all that activity in the first half is taking your legs out from.
Absolutely, you're right. That's exactly right.
Oh.
Ooh.
Well, I thought it was.
I agree with you. I thought Ware got it last.
I thought it was off his head. Oh well. We're closer to it than
I was
we
going to
were,
say, that's
so
exactly right.
nobody from Bentonville or nobody from Heritage is really going crazy. So. Oh my! Man.
Yeah, he's warning him for flopping.
Yeah.
I hope it. I mean, surely he's not going to get technical for it.
Yeah.
That's the right call. You know, that's a new rule, I believe, this year of some sort. It's some type of flop. Yeah.
Point of emphasis.
Yeah. It's maybe not a new rule, but it is one of those things that they've.
Yeah. The old points of emphasis. Which means they'll call it up until the postseason.
Yeah. Well.
And then it goes away.
Or call it when you just think you got to be.
Yeah.
Who knows when, but whatever.
Yeah. Still, what a shot.
That was crazy.
Good defense. Again,
They're so active. They're in passing lanes. And Liza came through and swung a little too much. To Heritage, they're being nice with the ball. They're getting the open looks. I mean, they're finding the open spots. The shot's not going down right now. And to your point, I think their legs are getting a little tired.
That and, the Tigers come flying in, and so you're
rushed just a little bit.
You just hesitate just enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and shooting is mental, and if you're not confident in your shot, tough to pull the trigger.
Clock. And then we're going to call timeout.
Okay.
Timeout, Bentonville.
All right, we'll throw another commercial at you.
Roofing has been assisting Arkansas homeowners as they've weathered every storm for over 30 years. Foster Roofing is a family-owned, locally operated company providing expert professional roofing services. For your roof repair, choose local, licensed, and professional. Choose Foster Roofing.
How about the other night, Springdale girls knocking off Northside?
They're good.
Yeah,
they're good.
Well, they're in the top 10.
Well, I mean, they should be. We got some really good teams in our league this year. It's going to be
conferences. This might be.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be. Yeah.
I know those two. The watching us the first couple of games. I mean, we're okay, but there's some good teams in our league, so it's going to be tough.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls.
I was kind of shocked to see that Springdale won the number one team in the state after winning the King Cotton. It's like, holy cow. I think Jonesboro was number one, according to the Democrat.
Yeah.
Like, holy wow.
Yeah, Olson's got up after him.
Yeah.
He's telling him, he's wanting them to.
Oh, yeah.
Got the shot clock down. Yep.
Yeah, got a little sloppy.
Nice job, Ganance.
Nice.
Wow.
Great recovery.
That's a great job. Foul.
Oh, yeah, count it.
I'll tell you what, you got to give credit to Ganan on that. The turnover, and he had the wherewithal to get down the court to at least try to defend it, and did. Jumped straight up in the air, got the deflection and the rebound, if you will, then heaved it down the other end of the court where we had a 2-on-1.
That was nice. It's a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. Nope.
Javen, what's that, his third free throw he's missed?
Oh, yeah. Kind of uncharacteristic.
It really is. He's very solid shooter all the way around, but good shot there. Heritage going to apply some pressure here. Probably, yep.
No, got a little sloppy.
It did. Oh, man. Somehow the Tigers ended up with it, and Elijah's going to go to the free throw line.
Okay, we'll take that. Stops the clock with 4:04 to go.
Fouls on Isaac Harris, Heritage. Elijah Wilhelm will go on to shoot 2.
Chance to work on the free throw shooting in game. There we go. That's his first point in the second half.
Wow. Oh, man.
Nope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's.
Fouls on Elijah Wilhelm, his third. Emmett Levins will be checking back in.
That's a tough one. I don't know.
Well, that's a hard play. I mean, you had to call something because
that's true.
I mean,
he hit the deck.
It went off of him, but there was some contact, so you had to call something. I mean, these guys do a pretty good job. These three.
It's tough. I mean,
it is.
I've tried officiating basketball. Whew. It's not easy.
The thing that irks us is I think they call our game different than a boys' game, and
that shouldn't be the case.
That somewhat irks me.
Call a block there on Nepian.
And I know we're a little one-sided on our side, but we just think Torrey kind of somewhat gets abused down there, and then the other end, it's a little touch and.
Yeah, that's the tough thing. And I'm speaking from being an umpire.
I hear you.
You work with different people, and different people interpret different ways, and it's interesting. Even though the rules are the same for everybody, there's always different interpretations of them. So it's always kind of unique.
Well, and I do know, like I said, every official, umpire, whatever it might be, they don't want to affect the game. They want to call what's supposed to be called.
Well, there's a few guys.
Well, I hear you. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think their legs have gone.
These guys have been at it a long time. I've known Tommy and Jason for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
It's hard to get young guys into this profession. And when they do get into it, they're at the smaller levels until they can get better at it. And at the smaller levels, a lot of times they get run out. So.
Oh, yeah. We're having an official shortage in every sport.
It is. It's absolutely tough to do.
And the young kids, you try to get them involved, and, they have a bad experience with a coach or a parent, and they don't want to put up with it. Good ball movement. That's a shame that didn't go in. Should get a point just for the outstanding ball movement.
Yeah, that's right call.
But you love the way they're just continuing to give the effort. 2-11, you're up by 17. It'd be easy to just kind of go through the motions. They're not going through the motions.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's kids on the bench that want to play, and they know that if they aren't given that effort, then one of those kids is going to get the chance.
Yep.
and like you mentioned that we've already talked about how tough this league is. You're not really playing for right now. You're playing for, and there's no better competition out there than playing on a game. And so that's what they're doing right now. They're trying to complete it all the way through and finish it.
Yep.
Bam.
Nice. Nice job by Cam.
That gives Tigers a 20-point lead. It's quietly. Oh, and he got it. Wow, great job.
Yeah.
Nice job, Javen.
Yeah, I like the fact that he didn't try to do anything too fancy.
Well,
just lay it up and in.
Yeah. Oh, and Coach Olson's going to take his last time out.
Always coaching.
Always, you're right.
I mean, that's. This is almost a. There's always a teaching moment.
Absolutely. No, it is. You're exactly like I said. Coach Olson's not playing for this last 118.
Oh, no,
I mean, he's pretty much. I don't want to say conceded, but he's going to be really, really tough to catch up to the Tigers right now with 118 left. But that's not what he's coaching for right now. He's coaching for these guys to be able to finish, play hard, and
coaching for the next game.
Yeah. Hey, next time around, at this particular time, we might be just down 2 or we might be up 2. This is what we need to be doing.
Yep. And I think our next broadcast will be at Harbor, will it not?
It will be Harbor Tuesday night. Yeah.
Should be.
That's
always a wild. That's always a wild encounter at Harbor when the Tigers invade Wildcat Arena.
I know the girls, the Harbor girls, are playing really, really well right now, and they will run 100 girls at you.
They got a little depth, huh?
And the boys, both things. It's kind of.
Yeah.
Fayetteville's kind of our rivalry. We have a bunch of rivalries.
Yeah.
Fayetteville, Harbor, West.
Yeah. Well, they're always good games.
They are.
It's always.
Yeah, we'd love to have the Tiger faithful out Tuesday night at Harbor. Their crowd always does a good job of showing up, and so.
Yep. Oh my!
Good gosh!
That's going to bring snow.
That was
Howard with his 12th point of the night. A little turnover.
Coach Pennington's got some of his younger kids in to get a little bit of time here.
Yeah. But you know what? Having some film to review with them is only going to make them better.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, there's nothing you can film all the practices and play all the practices you want, but there's nothing like against an opponent who really doesn't. I don't want to say doesn't know you, but they don't.
Yeah.
You're scouted and all that, but.
He's away from the ball.
Oh, wow. I don't know. It's a good box out, I think. But.
You're calling on Lucas? He was a little surprised by that whistle, but so be it. Shot clock's turned off. So the Tigers will pick up win number 10 and go to 2-0 in conference play.
Well, and what, 8th or 9th in a row? No, I guess they lost one.
I'm not sure.
But they've his off schedule, not off schedule, out of conference schedule was pretty tough.
Yes.
And he knew that there's going to have to get that way because the conference is going to be pretty tough.
All right. Well, good night for the Tigers. They win at 53-34. Donna with 14. Williams with 17. Ware finished with 13. Akbar with 5. Wilhelm with 4. And that was it for the scoring, but a good showing by the Tigers tonight.
It really was. I'm glad we got both wins, and anytime you can get them, that's a good job. So,
yep.
Happy for all the fans that came out tonight. Appreciate you, Blair, for helping us, and thanks to our sponsors more than anything else.
Oh, yes. Yes, we appreciate them very much. Well, no game Friday. We'll be back with you on Tuesday. Until then, stay warm.
Amen.
and have a great week. Until then, as always, go Tigers.